This year on FUGE, the theme was to connect, and I thought God worked really good through our church on helping us all connect and growing as a church, and it's so much easier to minister to other people that aren't Christians when you're all connected and you all know each other, and I felt like God really worked through the theme this year.
At FUGE, Steve Knox was talking about how we were building our own ruts, and then with moving, I was thinking that must mean that I have built my own rut in Vero Beach. God gave me a lot of peace and joy about moving.
On this trip, I became a Christian for the first time in my life. Me realized that I wasn't living my life for God, and helping me realize that I needed to before it's too late. I've actually witnessed to people for the first time in my life, which I've never done before.
Before FUGE, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I felt a call for ministry, but it wasn't for sure until Mission FUGE changed my whole perspective on my call to ministry. So now I've devoted my life to youth ministry.
FUGE really impacted me. The worship was absolutely phenomenal. That was the best part of FUGE for me. God just had a huge effect on my life. It's affected me at home by helping me to be more patient with my parents and with my sisters, because that's one thing I really need to work on.
I think God found me at a moment that He knew I would need Him. I actually accepted Christ as my personal Lord and Savior, and that feeling that you get after that happens, that hasn't really gone away.
FUGE impacted me when we got to go work and help people. We went to this horse farm, and I thought it was going to be really boring, but it ended up being fun, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, FUGE impacted me by I reignited my love for God. I wasn't that popular before the trip, but I don't know, now I have a lot of popularity, which I don't really need all that popularity, but I kind of like it because people now appreciate me a lot more. We're starting to help people in our community, kind of start FUGE here in Vero.
So much happened, not only to me, but to some of my close friends. It was really, really awesome to see God move in their lives and how changed they are now. And that when we're back here at Vero, now we're actually living it out in Vero, and we're having an awesome time doing it.
At FUGE, I got the chance to minister to kids at a church who some of them had never even heard about God, and the experience just made me feel like I'm called to do more missions and minister to people in everyday life.
It showed me that I shouldn't just do the daily routine where I just go to church and go to FUGE and then come back and go back to my regular routine of doing nothing to glorify God. So now I am back from FUGE, and I am in my Bible on my own time and praying to God.
FUGE really opened my eyes to a couple different things, to the fact that God really does have a plan for my life, that I have something that is going to affect other people through my life and through His workings, and really just kind of gave me just the burning desire to change, to change me, to change Vero Beach, to change the people around me for God.